All right, so here we got Bitcoin on Bybit on the 1 hour. As you can see, we did make a higher high on the short term. We had some trouble getting above that POC point of control on the VPVR, but it looks like we made up to the next level on the VPVR at 21 grand. And we got rejected from there so far, but we did make a higher high. So right now we are in a short-term uptrend, making higher highs, higher lows, 3 and 3. Well, 2 and 2. Um, your RSI, however, if this is a confirmed high, we will have bearish divergence, which could lead us back down to the signal line. I mean, it's just 1 hour, which also would coincide with the 21 EMA. Now your moving averages look like they're trying to get a multi-crossover. So if that 50 can cross the 100, that's going to look pretty good. And I mean, we could even find support on the POC point of control in the VPVR and head up even higher and invalidate that bearish divergence. If we can get this RSI level right here above this one, it will invalidate the bearish divergence. We do have a fresh cross to the upside on the MACD. Positive momentum is increasing. We will continue rising above as long as we stay above 2539. As long as we stay above 20K, we will stay above that signal line. And in order to cross the zero line, we got to get all the way down to basically 16,750. Your vol is expanding, starting to expand as of now. As the price action is moving up, it was consolidating as we moved up, but now it seems to be turning around. As you can see, your BBWP is trying to get above that moving average. Well, it's trying to come up to it. If we can cross that moving average, get in the bullish control zone, MACD continue its upside curvature and not validate bearish divergence as well, we'll be looking good. I would expect us to be able to get up to 21,742, maybe even 22K, somewhere around there. If we can break 22K, I would expect us to come all the way up to 23K. We break 23K, I would expect us to come to 25K. Break 25K, I mean, we get all the way up to 30K or 29K. To be honest, yeah, 29 would be the level I'd be looking at. And we'd come back to it at that point. Let's see here. So yeah, that's the bullish case. Bearish case is that we break these moving averages and this last low and this purple zone at 19,700. So that's the major level that I'm looking at right now in order to determine whether we could come back down to the lows at 18,000. Oh yeah, I meant 19,000, not 1900. 19,700. I think I said that actually. And I would expect a move down to 18 grand. Also, that would mean that we would cross the signal line, validate the bearish divergence on both the RSI and the MACD as your vol starts to expand. But right now we're looking like we have more in this bounce. So, I mean, we're looking pretty good on Bitcoin. Let's go to the 4 hour. Here on the 4 hour, however, we need to get back above, let's see, 21K in order to make a higher high. On the 4 hour, we got a high right here. And it looks like unless we get above it, we're going to validate bearish divergence also on the 4 hour on both the MACD and the RSI. Sorry. Your vol is high. As you see, your BBWP is high in the upper zone above the moving average. So if we do cross the moving average to the downside, I would expect a period of consolidation. As long as we stay above 19,230, we will stay above that signal line on the RSI. We will continue rising above on the MACD if we can get stay above 19,240, and we will cross below the signal line if we get down to 15K. 15,500. And if we cross 26,500, we will cross the zero line. So basically, if we get down to 16K, it's gonna look bad if we cross it. So if we get down to 15,500, it's gonna look like we could hit like 12K. And if we can get above 26,500, I think we could go all the way to 30K. Yeah, I mean that would be what I'd be looking at. And actually, it coincides with the POC, point of control, on the VPVR. So actually, I'm going to move this box down here. That would be another level I'd be looking at right there. I'm going to delete this box, clean the chart up a bit. I do have an alert here, so you can kind of guess what I'd be doing around this point. I'm actually going to change the color of this box if I can find the, okay, there we go. We're going to change that to red. So, I mean, you know, think about it. And also, if we cross this at this 18K mark, I would be looking at 16. Between 15.5 and 16 would be the level I'd be looking at. Yeah, I mean, let's take this level by level. So we're going to go ahead and put 15.5 to 16K. Trying to get it precise. There we go. That was not precise. Come on, man. There we go. Got it. 1606. Let's change the color of this. And let's see here. Hold on. Hold on, buddy. Daddy's working. I know. It's okay. So let's see here. Well, I mean, those are basically my thoughts for Bitcoin. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. Everyone have a great morning, great afternoon.